And I do this with all of our talent just to make sure that you guys are on the same page. Number one, first and foremost, you guys are actors, but you are not just actors. You are models as well. This is what makes you a viable commodity when it comes to commercial print. Because for commercial print, number one, first and foremost, what I tell everybody, I don't care if you are a veteran and been doing this forever or if you're a brand newbie, this is the first time you're doing this. When it comes to commercial print, number one, first and foremost, it's not about you. I'm going to say that again. It's not about you. I do this because I really do want you guys to have a good understanding. Whatever you think you know about modeling, throw it out the window. You now start with a clean slate, okay? So as a commercial print model, you are viable. What makes a good commercial print model is a real person. You are a lifestyle model. Commercial print is literally what you do every single day. If you look at a magazine, a newspaper, catalog, a billboard, internet, you see ads all the time. It's about the product. Commercial print is always about a product. Number one, and number two is never about you. I will say this until it is drilled into your heads. It's not about you. You guys really do need to get a good understanding when I say this, because when it comes to commercial print, realistically, number one, I could care less about how cute you are. I see beautiful people all day long. My thing is, what else is it about you that makes you so special? You are not one-dimensional. In this industry, if you give people an opportunity to pigeonhole you, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to put blinders on. They're only going to see what you put in front of them. Your job is to not let anyone pigeonhole you. This is why you guys can do very well in this industry, because as commercial print models, you guys can work in this industry forever. You can always be a commercial print model, as long as you know how to market yourself. What I tell all of our models and actors, number one, or number three, is that when it comes to commercial print, literally, every single thing you do, everything you do, from the moment you get out of bed to the moment you go back to bed, is a viable picture opportunity. Everything. Now look, I know what you all look like in the morning. Yeah, you're not so cute in the morning. Your hair is matted to one side of your head. You got a scarf wrapped around your hair. You got bobby pins in your hair. You got curls in your hair. You got sleep boogers in your eyes. You got that slobber stain going down your cheek. Your breath stinks. You look kind of crazy in the morning. But think about it. You see ads like that all the time. Those are lifestyle ads. You really do have to think. Everything you do, every single thing you do in the course of a day is a viable picture opportunity. And again, it goes back to you again, because it's not about you. It's about the product. As of this moment, you are now facilitators. Your job is to facilitate the needs of advertisers. What are they looking for? They're looking for you to sell their product. What product? Any product. Every product. Does not matter age-wise. Doesn't matter ethnicity-wise. Doesn't matter gender-wise. Why? Because it's not about you. See, I tell you, I'm going to drill this into your heads. It's not about you. Nobody asked you what you think. Nobody asked you what you want. Nobody asked you how you see yourself. Why? Because it's not about you. See, I told you. It's going to get drilled into your head. It's not about you. You guys have got to think like this. Now look, this is a tough thing. Because realistically, especially when it comes to women, this is probably the hardest aspect for this industry for you, because number one, you can't judge yourselves. You can't be objective about yourself. You guys can always find something about yourself that you don't like. Who asked you what you don't like about yourself? Because what you don't like about yourself, a client may think is perfect, maybe exactly what they're looking for. So you got to get out of your own heads. Okay, the way you are right now, you are perfect. Everything about you is perfect right now. Didn't ask you to gain weight, didn't ask you to lose weight, didn't ask you to tone up. That's up to you. That's what you want to do. That's on you. But this is what makes you a viable commodity, the way you look right now. You are real people. When you look at these ads, what do you see in these ads? Real people. It's not about how pretty they are, how attractive they are, what their body looks like. It's not about them. It's about the product. It's always going to be about the product. You guys have to understand and realize that it is your versatility that will enhance your marketability, which in turn gives you longevity. That's what I say when I mean that you can work in this industry forever. You can always be a commercial print model as long as you know how to market yourself and show people that you are not one-dimensional. Because remember, you are actors as well. And these pictures, your pictures become extremely important. Your pictures are your number one marketing tool. This is the first thing that people are going to see. And also remember, and I'm sure you guys have heard this 1,001 times, you told this to your nieces and nephews and little cousins, don't judge a book by its cover. Heard that before, huh? Guess what? In this industry, this is exactly what we do. So first thing we're going to do. This should let you know just how important your pictures really are. Because you guys need to know, and you need to know now, that when we look at your pictures, realistically, to be totally honest, when I look at your picture, the very first thing that I'm looking for, is a reason to say no to you. I'm looking for a reason to say no. Your job is to not give us a reason to say no. How do you do that? By making sure you have a good understanding that this is your industry, this is your business as well. The same way you look at us as professionals, as of this moment, I will now do the exact same thing with